Hey guys, what's up? Crusaderr here. Apologies for the lack of videos lately, but a lot of shit happened to me. My flight got canceled or delayed 3 times. I started school again. I got the flu, so a lot of bad things happening to me. But anyways, this is going to be a companion video to my fire making guide, and this is going to be a cost efficiency guide for all the other methods that you shouldn't be doing out there. So let's just dive right into it. So let's start with training with use on a bonfire. They are currently 640 GP each, and assuming that you can use 975 an hour, then it'll cost you 624k GP per hour. Um, and assuming that you're using the Ring of Fire and Flame Gloves, then you should get 284 XP each, which equates to an hourly XP rate of 270k, so a GP per XP of 2.31. And to gain 1 mil XP, it would take you 3.7 hours and cost you 2.31 mil. And now for MAGIX, they are currently 1543 GP each, so it'll cost you 1.5 mil GP per hour, but you'll get 330k XP per hour, and a GP per XP of 4.5. And to gain 1 mil XP, it would take you 3.03 hours and cost you 4.5 mil. So when comparing MAGIX with use, you save 0.67 hours, but it'll cost you an extra 2.19 mil. So do MAGIX over use if you value your time at over 3.3 million GP per hour. And Elders are currently 4200 GP each, so it'll cost you 4.1 mil GP per hour, but you'll get 480k XP per hour at a GP per XP of 8.5. So to gain 1 mil XP, it would take you 2.08 hours and cost you 8.5 mil. So when comparing Elders with MAGIX, you save 0.95 hours, but it costs an extra 4 mil. So do Elders over MAGIX if you value your time at over 4.2 million GP per hour. And finally, Judinko Lair. First of all, it's free, and I timed myself for 5 minutes, and I got 352k firemaking XP per hour and 40k woodcutting XP per hour. So just in terms of XP, it's already better than user MAGIX, and they are at similar AFK levels. So when comparing Judinko Lair with Elders, at Judinko Lair it would take you 2.84 hours to gain 1 mil fire making XP, but you also get a free 113k woodcutting XP, which is roughly 15 minutes saved if you train woodcutting solely with Divine Use. So therefore it'll take you about 2.59 hours. That's about the time worth. So if you want to do Elder Logs over Judinko Lair, you save 0.51 hours, but it costs you an extra 8.5 mil. So do this if you value your time at over 16.6 million GP per hour. And finally, moving on to what you actually should be doing, which is Book of Char. So if you use Elder Logs, then it'll cost you 907k per run, and per run you'll get 187k at a GP per XP of 4.83 and an XP per hour of 4.5 mil. Using MAGIX, you'll get 131k XP per run at a cost of 333k each, so therefore a GP per XP of 2.54. And finally, if you use U-Logs for your Book of Char run, then it'll cost you 138k per run. And you'll get 87.5k XP per run at a GP per XP of 1.58 and an XP per hour of 2.5 mil. So to gain 10 mil XP, if you were to do it using U-Logs, then it would take you 4 hours and cost you 15.8 mil. And if you were to do Magic Logs, it would take you 3.22 hours. It'll cost you 25.4 mil. And therefore, if you want to use Magic Logs over U-Logs for your Book of Char, then you would have to make over 12.3 million GP per hour. And finally, with Elder Logs, it would take you 2.22 hours to gain 10 mil XP and cost you 48.3 mil GP. And you would have to value your time at over 22.9 GP per hour, which is a little off because the data is extrapolated, but if you do merge or flip a lot, then the 23 mil GP per hour isn't too far off base. Well, that's all I have for you today. A lot of XP waste went into the making of this video, so drop me a like if you liked the video, comment with any comments, and subscribe for more content. Stay efficient, my friends.